Dear adventurer, if you are reading this, then you no doubt understand and appreciate the value of an eventful and meaningful journey just as I do. Chronicled within these journals are tales of the places I have gone and people I have met. From the front lines of war-torn Europa to undiscovered ruins with tremendous significance to all mankind. From a man who saved me more times than I can count, to the many women who have accompanied me during my travels. As I write this, I am an old man on what may be my final adventure. I have lived a long and interesting life that has taken me to every corner of this wondrous world, and I hope that by reading the tales I recount herein, you too may be able to glean some enjoyment from them. Perhaps you may even learn a bit about yourself in the process. Signed, Adol Kristen.
All right, welcome everyone to another live stream. We are picking up with our Falcon Mondays. We're gonna be playing Ease. If I can get enough time later on before work, I will definitely do trails, but I'm not too sure if I have enough time to do it. Because I am working late. I'm working 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So I'm going to be doing that for the next couple of days. So if I only have one stream on my normal stream days, that's why. So I do apologize for that, but gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. It has been a while since I played this. So how's everyone doing today? Yeah, I'm working 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. the next couple days. How you doing today? I actually would have been sleeping in later today, but I don't know, my cat has this thing where, like, I don't know why she's doing this, but she's she'll be like just running up and down the hallways like randomly, like she's chasing something, but she's not. And she'll just go like to one end of the room to the next, and I'm like, okay. The thing is, she's just loud. You know, she does a lot of she yowls a lot too. I believe I'm at the end of this game. So tired, been doing a renovation 10 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Old Navy. Like it. Oh snap! I'll see you doing overnight work too. See, I don't mind work. Like, it's the thing is, like, I realize I need to pick up something, you know, to catch up with some of the bills here. Because, I mean, YouTube is great and all. I while I am full time, you know, there's some things that I need it to catch, you know, financially that it doesn't. Just because they keep changing, like, the whole algorithm. Every time you turn around, it's different. And unless, like, you've got a huge name, or you got people, like, watching your stuff in the thousands every time you upload something or you stream, it's hard. Like, I think for me, typically, I'll hit, like, max 22, 25 people if I stream. Sometimes when it comes to views on videos I upload, depending on what it is, that can go anywhere from like 40 to maybe a couple thousand. It's never consistent. I'm not blaming anyone or anything like that. But like, you know, I need to pick up some part-time to mold me over. And one of the things about overnight inventory, because, like, you know, I was having a discussion with the wife, and I was like, I don't think I want to do, you know, anything that's gonna have me having to sell, like, because I could easily go back into IT, which is what I left. You know, I used to work as a IT systems analyst. What's up, Edward? You know, and I don't want to go back into that because, you know, just getting to the point where I'm working 70-hour weeks, and I mean, I do that with YouTube too, but at least it's something that allows me to be home with, you know, to be able to see, you know, my family. Whereas before, you know, at that hospital I was working, I was making really good money. The problem with it was just, you know, when you're at a point where you really can't, like, I couldn't do it. I was never off. Even when I wanted to be off, I was never off. Because you're I was on call all the time. But, well, yeah, you know, I just got to a point where I'm like, you know, I mean, YouTube, you know, between YouTube and podcasting, streaming, all that, you know, like a lot of people, don't understand like what goes into doing YouTube. So some people think, oh, you know, it's super easy. You know, you're just gonna hit record, go live, or just record yourself, and then, you know, you're making all this money, and that's not how it is. You said first world problems are great. Too much work, too many options, right? Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not easy, and a lot of people assume that doing YouTube is easy, and I'm like, no, it's not. Um, like I haven't put out a review in a month. Like I need to put out my review for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So like once I finish the stream, I'm gonna finish my script. I'm gonna start the editing, and hopefully, I'll be able to get. You know, if I can't get it up tonight, then I will have it done by at least tomorrow. But like the review process, it's not an easy thing. You know, like a lot of people think, oh, it's super easy, blah blah. Like, no, it's not. But you know, I love it because at least it's something that I enjoy, and not only that, but it's allowed me to do so much. You know, like to go to meet people that I never would have thought I would have met before, to go places that I never would have dreamed of. You know, like E3. There's no way I could have went to E3 before. And podcasting and YouTube have allowed me to be able to do that. You know, to meet voice actors and meet people in the gaming industry. You know, all that stuff's freaking awesome. Oh, Rogue, I don't work till tonight. So I work in roughly 12 hours. So at this point, I'm literally just killing time. So I'm just playing something that's not gonna make me think too much. You know, I can just automate. Well, it is making me think because I'm like, where the hell? So I'm at the end of this game, but I need a key to get through a door. I have no idea what the key is. You say that is because people see the glory but not the story. No, it's true. I think if more people understood the process of what goes into it, they wouldn't think it's as easy as they do. You know, and that's not a knock or anything against people. I understand, like, people are not going to understand what goes into, like, YouTube. Like, it's definitely a different career field. But I think, you know, I've had people tell me, like, oh, you know, well, it's not possible to make it on YouTube. The door for it is closed. Like, no, not really. The thing is, like, for one, I try to tell people I'm not limiting myself to just YouTube. You know, I do podcast streaming. I have a website, which I don't promote as much, but I have a lot of stuff on there. I have a lot of my written reviews, so I have journalism too. I have a variety of different things that I have, you know, and I've got, you know, the hardest part is just getting, you know, to that point where people either have heard of you or they know who you are and actually want to watch what you do. That's the hard part. And a lot of people don't understand, like, the marketing aspect of it. And it can be draining, be very draining. So I thought having a YouTube channel was going to be easy. I was so wrong. Have you done anything else with your channel? Yeah, it's definitely not easy. You said people that feel like they can tell people how they can't make a living need to get over themselves. Exactly. I agree with that. They do. They really do. You know, I've had some people like, oh, tell me like, oh, you know, just go back to, you know, just go back into IT, you know, get a real job, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I can go back into that. But, you know, kind of like what I was saying with Geekdom when I did the interview with him. There's no way I could have kept up with that, because like I was at a point where I was, like I said, like, you know, I'm falling asleep at the wheel, either at a stoplight or driving, and you know, those hours were just brutal. You said caught your Amazing Lucas interview. Exposure. You said I regularly watch both Nick and Lucas. You should get on Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah, I watched a lot of his stuff. I mean, but you're right. That's really what it is. It comes down to with YouTube is exposure. I think not just with YouTube, just really anything. No, you need to have some form of exposure for people to know who you are, what you do, and the like. What's up, Mac? As long as I ain't hurting on anyone, it's not anyone else's problem. Yeah, exactly. like, I'll put it in perspective. So if I made from podcasting and YouTube, enough to just cover utilities, or enough for us to buy and put solar panels on our house, take care of all the groceries, and constantly take care of like being able to go to events, I'd be happy. Like I'm very simple. Because for us, between like savings, and whatnot, like we're pretty set. I just want to catch the other bills and not really have to be dipping into that, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, if I get to a point where I'm making, like, okay, like there's a YouTube group called Easy Allies, right? They make $144,000 a month just from Patreon. Like, and that's all crowdfunded, right? That's crazy to me. Like, not in a negative crazy, but that's pretty freaking awesome. And that's not even including what they make on YouTube and Twitch. Like if I were to make all that one day, that's cool. Wait, what?
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Oh, snap. Yo, Hawkful, I appreciate that, my guy. I know you called me yesterday on Discord, but I've been like I was streaming when you called, and then after that I took time off just to spend with the wife, so oh no, it's fine. And I'm just explaining, like, if I've been MIA, like that's what that was, like. But I appreciate that super chat, my guy. A PC building simulator? What do you think of it so far? I mean, I've actually been thinking about it. Resident Evil 7 in VR. I'm actually not against it. Because I've been talking to Spirit Shock, and he was basically saying like the game isn't really that hard and it's not that long, and I'm like, really? I mean, yeah, I'm not against. I'm really not against playing it in VR. I think, in having gone through all the other Resident Evils, I think I'm getting to the point where, you know, I'm able to better handle. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy, and I actually got to think. You know, you Hawkful and Rogue and Spirit Shock, because I wasn't gonna play the Resident Evil games, but because of you guys, you know, I've gotten to this point now where it's like I've played through five games in the series. He said, "Guess the difficulty in combat really comes down to if you can keep your cool in combat." Really, you know, and honestly, I think that's what it is. Because, you know, I've been watching a lot of playthroughs of Resident Evil 7, and I think, like, I'm slowly getting to that point where I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to play it. So you're thinking us for making you shit your pants? Yeah, I am. As weird as that sounds, I would say that I am thanking you for that. You're doing good. LL just took off the CPU cooler to see if it would boot up time. Nice. That's actually one of the things I've been thinking about too, is like, for when I play 7, like, what is better to use? Like, PlayStation VR, or should I go like full out Oculus VR? Or HTC Vive? Don't get an Oculus. Valve is better. True. I just gotta get a PlayStation VR. Rogue, are the Outbreak games able to be played offline via emulator or anything like that? Okay. How hard are they? But I do want to ask you guys, like, are you guys getting tired of the Resident Evil weekend streams? Hmm. No, I'm fine with it. It's just I've had some other creators tell me that I probably should stop playing it because I'm burning out my audience. But it seems like whenever I play it, a lot of you guys come through. I don't know. Yeah, I've had a lot of I've had bigger creators tell me I should stop streaming that every weekend because it burns out my audience. But I mean, I don't see it from a numbers perspective, but that's what I'm asking you guys. But I mean, that's the thing is I'm having fun playing it. You know, I I don't want to be at the point where I'm playing stuff just because, you know, it's popular or it'll get views. Um I know like we're leading up to playing Resident Evil 2 remake and then going into Resident Evil 3. I like playing games that I enjoy personally. Um but yeah, I mean that's my take on it. But I've had a lot of people, you know, bigger challenges tell me I shouldn't do it. But I'm like, I've gotten no complaints from anyone but other creators. Is it possible to run 3 GPUs? I don't know about 3. I know you can run 2. You can run 2 of them SLI. if you got like the space to run it. I think if you've got if you got enough expansion ports or SLI inputs, you could probably run 3. Yeah, dude, 2 2080 Ti's is overkill. 3? I don't know. What are you running that's, or you just want the power? Oh, okay. There's 3 GPU slots. Oh, okay. I mean, you could definitely do it. I know, Linus Tech Tips has done like videos and stuff like that. All right, Rogue. Okay, cool. So you don't have enough space. I mean, typically I would use thermal paste. I forget where were they located? Oh, there you are. There we go. That's why I need to open that door. I should probably save first. See, I can't really can't really imagine playing this game on multiple streams like with the other two characters, or three characters rather. The hell? Oh, are you serious? Oh man, that's some bullshit.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh shit. Thank you for the subscription. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh shit. Thank you for the subscription. What's up, Squash? Squash 8. Boring stream. What do you mean? I need to find a rotor fruit. But no, this isn't a boring stream for me. This is just me relaxing. so I can take you guys one at a time. I mean, I kind of want to keep the Jackbox ones till for like the Sundays. This is Ease, a series that inspired a lot of Zelda, actually. I've been playing this every single Monday for the last month and a half. What y'all up to? Yeah, that was a homie of yours? Oh, nice. I haven't played Call of Duty in a hot minute. I got it on Xbox, but like I played through the campaign and I think I beat it in one sitting. I'm at the end of this game. Oh, Code 45. I need to check it out then. Yeah, I think I played them all bit by bit by bit, and then just kind of I don't know, like I kind of got over it, Because after the yearly, same thing like over and over and over again, for Call of Duty, I was like, kind of getting tired of it. This is a movie podcast. Hey, check it out. What's up, Chris? Like, I know for me, like with Call of Duty, when they started going like hella, futuristic and all that, just because they were copying, I forgot what's the name of the game? A Titanfall. I was just like, man, I ain't against it, but at least let my Call of Duty be a little bit different. What phone do you have? Oh, 11 Pro Max. I might upgrade to it. I don't know. I don't have an iPhone anymore. I had one, but yeah, I haven't had one in quite some time. And to be honest, I actually do miss my iPhone. But yeah, I haven't had an iPhone in almost 6 months. So I've only got the Note and I got the Razer phone 2. I want to get rid of the Razer phone 2 because I would prefer to have I would prefer to have an iPhone. I'm good with being a dual phone user. There's just some things the iPhone I just miss. What's everybody up to today? How's everything going with your channel, Chris? You've been working a lot lately. So chilling before you go to work, and yeah, I've been doing a lot more clip gameplays from some multiplayer matches. I stopped caring about if it gets views because I want to see my clips later for me. I mean, the minute you stop caring about the views and you just do it, you put up stuff because you want to see it, that's when it gets better. That's literally what I focus on. That's what's up. Well, I'll say this. If you're a content creator, and if you have a partner that's not a creator, it is, or even if they are, it's very important to keep that completely separate. That's why, like, with my stuff, I've fully separated my brand away from Lehua. Like, there's no correlation between the two of us. And that's more out of wanting her to stay safe, because there's some crazy folks out there. And you know, self-preservation is very, very important. But it doesn't take much to dox somebody, like, to find out who they are, where they live. Like, you really had to be careful, especially as you become an influencer or a online personality. The only thing for me when it comes to like these gaming phones is these companies don't support them. That's my main issue, like with the Razer phone. Like they're not supporting it. Like they're basically done with it. Like I've thought about getting the ROG phone too, but like I said, like these companies, and maybe in like China or Korea or Japan, like they support it, but they sure as hell don't support it here in America. And I get it because gaming phones and mobile gaming isn't huge here. That's new. What's up, HLO? Yeah, you're right. People do laugh and rage when companies make mobile games, but they don't understand it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's like when I hear people bitch and whine about, game companies like Konami and Capcom making pachinko games, and they're like, oh, there's no money in that. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And it just really speaks to the ignorance of the person saying it and not understanding a lot of these companies, they got to do stuff to maintain their their bottom line. Because you making a game, if you make a game and people don't buy it, it's just one of those things. No, you're right. A lot of these companies, they put a lot of effort into these games, and people just they don't care, and they absolutely shit all over it. And it's unfortunate. It really is. And like, I get it. Like, if mobile gaming isn't for you, you know, that's fine. But, you know, don't make like there aren't people that like it. And this is where, like, I've spoken before about the disconnect between the Western gaming market and like the Western gaming market and Asia, because you have people that think that Western gaming is all there is, right? This is what sells, completely ignoring the fact that Western gaming isn't really an appeal for folks in the East, But, some people only think about what they like. I'm like, all right, well, cool. When you break it down to like a business level, there's a huge divide. Spirit Shock, what's up, man? Hey, I meant to get back to you. I slept in today. Since Monday, since it's gonna be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are my work days, I'm just trying to sleep in longer. How's your script going? You know what we need? We need to have more attractive emails in gaming. Yeah, I mean, I'd be all down for more jiggle physics. So you like, fuck the script, you just gonna record ad lib. It's actually kind of how I am. Like, I do a lot of ad lib stuff just because it's so much easier. That's sexist. That's sexist. I know, right? Do you feel like too many mobile games are cash grabs? Many of them are. Many of them are. But then there are some that they put a lot of effort into. Damn. Murder. Ah, okay. He said, when I have it written on paper, it sounds good, but when I actually hear me say it back, I'm like, God, I have that happen too. Peleus, how's it going? What brings you to the channel? How'd you hear about us? I know I'm not playing anything terribly exciting, so if you know, I can understand if it ain't folks' cup of tea. I just wanted to play something chill. Considering I gotta work tonight, I just want to veg out my brain. He says, I got one of the Kenshin anime movies today, Goodwill for the artist. Oh, the anime, the motion picture. That movie was terrible. Yes. Yes, you, Peleus. Yes, this one is super fucking grindy. I'm ready to be done with it, to be honest. I don't feel like the other E's are as grindy as this one is. Oh. Hey, everybody's flowing in. What's up, Desiree? How's it going? I know it's not the greatest, but I don't mind it. At least the animation is consistent with the series. The only thing I really hate is how Kenshin goes back to being like he has that Batosai moment. I'm like, wait, that he shouldn't be having that, considering what happened in the series. So like that to me, that was off-putting. Oh, you saw the live stream I did with Nick. Cool. So you never played Breath of Fire 6, but apparently they killed the series. Now, there are some franchises where I feel like they just aren't trying. Like Capcom, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's some franchises that Capcom has worked on where they're absolutely just not trying anymore. And I think you've got, if you think about it, like some that have come out being like, again, Breath of Fire, they're not trying with that one. they're not trying with honestly, if it's not Mega Man, Resident Evil, they're not really trying. Say going good, hate Mondays. I kind of view it as Dragon Ball Z movies where it exists in its own little universe, but well, the thing is, the movie is canon. That's what gets me is how that movie is canon. You say you mostly Peleus, you say you mostly lurk rather than chat. Nah, that's cool. We don't mind lurkers here. You say you've been away for a week and gonna be lurking again. Tooth, I've been away for a week too. Well, streaming games, that is. Yesterday is my first one. He's I'm the one with the Capcom inside stuff, tell them to shit or get off the pot. Can't say. Oh, that's quite effective. He said, I want them to remaster Power Stone 2 and have online play. Okay, am I the only one that feels like Power Stone was Smash Brothers before Smash became a thing? There's a lot I've seen I can't speak on. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I think they just intended for that movie to just be initially it was going to be like just an offshoot story, but then they tied it in. It happens after it happens after the Shishio arc, but before the Jinchu arc. And then there's this new arc that's going on right now. I don't know if it's going to be getting an animated series, but the new Kyoto arc is, man, it's pretty good. Although they're going with the whole premise that Kenshin's body is degrading, he can't keep being a swordsman. Let me see, you can text old Papa Spirit, right? So long as it's not traceable, possibly. I'm currently on Square Enix's shit list, though. So the reason I'm on Square Enix's shit list is because there is a certain how should I say? There's a certain person who is the PR rep for Square Enix, and I swear to God, this guy bitches constantly. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, how do you work for Square? Like, how are you working when you're tweeting about your mental health shit? And look, I'm not trying to say, you know, mental health is not a serious thing. I don't want that to be misconstrued or people to assume that I'm saying that. But I personally feel like if you work for a company I'm neither confirming nor denying that. But my thing is, if you work for a company and you are the person who is the mediary between content creators and Square Enix, why are you always tweeting about your mental health? You know, maybe it's me, maybe I shouldn't, you know, be saying like, hey, you shouldn't tweet about that. I just feel like not only does he take the time to like tweet about his own personal issues while he's working, he also attacks people and is a bit of a hypocrite because he does the very thing that he claims he's against. He wasn't talking about his mental health. He was using an excuse for being called out. Yeah, like when he was threatening people, I'm very certain I'm certain Square Enix came down on his ass. Like they had to came down on him because he was just, homie was wildin'. Like, dude was just honestly, it just had me to the point where I'm like, how? What's up, Zero? Like, I just don't know how he, how he was doing it, because to me, how are you allowed to work for the company when you're constantly attacking creators, you're constantly attacking anyone who voices an opinion, like, oh, we should all be like this, we should all, stop criticizing things, stop attacking people, stop doing this, and then the motherfucker goes and does his shit himself. Like, I'm okay, I accept the fact I'm probably never gonna work with Square Enix. The guy's he's a fucking cuck. You know what? He's a short, Rudy Poo, Gimli looking midget with a beard who lives with zombie unicorn and probably isn't getting any pussy in his life. Oh, the guy who's the PR person for Square Enix. Over here, I mean, like, when he made that thread out to people saying, like, if you bash a platform, we watch, and that's gonna keep you from getting codes. Like, man, this fucking pussy. God, I can't stand people like him. I really hate those fake positive people. You guys know what I'm talking about? The ones who pretend to be positive. They're some of the most hypocritical and critical, like, malicious people. She's not responded to anything. I've tried. I've reached out to her. I've emailed her. And she liked one of the tweets. But, like, I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. Maybe because of the type of people I've had on my podcast, but it's like, that's kind of a shallow thing. Exactly, does, right? Fake ass bitches. Like, so many people that these overly positive, like, toxically, nauseously positive people are some of the most fake and vindictive, negative people I've ever met in my life. Pretty much. That whole crew. Damn. Rah. Mind your tongue, little bitch. Yes, he is gonna get it. I know, right? That 5-second finish last night was crazy. All right, so I think it would be interesting if they did do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I have 1 and 2 on PSP. Are you serious? Oh my, bruh. Oh my God, that was bullshit. You can't tell me that wasn't bullshit though. I am. I definitely am going first. I'm gonna be hella mad. That was some bullshit. What's up, Amir? Keep throwing shit around the fucking store. I wonder if it's bad that I'm like, there's a part of me that is looking forward to this new job, but at the same time, I'm kind of like dreading it. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, everyone hates the new job. Speaking of which, Desiree, aren't you working like every single day of the week? Like, do you get a day off? I mean, I think the thing that kind of gets me too is I've never done like inventory work before, like as like a like that's my sole job. Like my biggest thing was like I didn't want to work with people, like in the sense of I don't want to sell anything. He said, okay, not hates the Mantrez working new job. Then the time she does get off, she spends talking to her one true love, Rotary. He said your current schedule is pretty nice, and I am still a temp. I get Thursday, Sunday, and Monday off 1 week, and then Friday, Sunday off the next week. Well, that's not bad at all. You said, oh, I did yesterday, but come this week, I may be working every day. Yeah, have fun. I mean, what's interesting is like, for me, I have a friend that works at GameStop. And he said, you know, if I want to work there, like, because I just want something 20 hours a week. Like, I don't want more than that if I don't have to. And so he was yeah, so he offered me a position there. And not that I'm against it, but like one of the reasons I don't want to take it is primarily because one, it would be a conflict of interest because of, you know, one, I review games, and then I had to be trying to sell them. I don't want to do that. Plus, I've done GameStop before, like years ago, and I don't mind shopping there. I would never want to work there again. Son of a bitch. That's the other thing too. Yeah, I definitely don't want to run into crazies. You know, I did that before. Like I you know, when I worked there when I was younger, you know, that whole sell. I'm not saying that's a negative thing, but I don't feel like selling anymore. Like, and especially after coming off of working IT. Like I was telling like who I'm like, I'm already taking a major pay cut. Like, so like the inventory position, it pays it basically pays about $14 an hour, $15 an hour or so. Which compared to what I was making at the hospital, major step down. But it's a job, and it helps cover things, you know, that her position doesn't. So I can't be, you know, the whole what is it? Beggars can't be choosers. And I don't mind it. I just don't want to sell. That was one of the things I kept emphasizing when I was talking to them. Like, I'm fine working here. Plus, the discount is pretty nice. I just have no desire to sell anything. I do not want to sell. Because they were like, oh, you know, your background and sales, like you got like decade plus and retail. I'm like yeah, prior to IT, yes, but like I don't want to sell. I don't want to have to deal with people like that. I want to just go to work, do what I gotta do, and you know, go from there. I know a clerk who got stabbed at GameStop once. Luckily, she recovered ad. That was one. No, but crazy stuff like that happens though. Like at the GameStop I used to work at, one of my former friend and co-worker. No, he got stabbed and he died. Desiree, you probably remember that stabbing at Alamoana Mall. Like, was it 2011, 2012? Yeah, that was one of my friends. He got stabbed to death at Alamoana over by Bubba Gump's. Shit was crazy. Yeah, I'm lucky I wasn't around when that happened. But like, you know, crazy shit like that happens. And I'm just Like even working inventory, man, like I'm leery on that too. I mean, I've had some people tell me like, "Oh, you should just get, go back to your regular job, like go back and try and get your old job back, stop trying to do podcasting, YouTube." And I'm like, well, I gave myself a year. I'll make it, then I'll go back. But until then, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, you remember that one? That shit was crazy. Yeah, that was my friend that died, Miguela. Oh my god. How are these people trying to make cloud cross-chasing equivalent to the LGBTQ? I'm lost on that because I'm like, that was in the game back when it came out. That's not new. It's in the words, Lucas. Miss me with that nonsense. I mean, it's bizarre to me. I'm like y'all try to make everything about that shit. Look, and this is my stance. If anyone wants to try and clip this and take it out of context, look, I don't care who you fuck, who you suck, who you lick, or whatever you do in your bedroom. That's what you do in your bedroom. And with whoever you do it with. That's a personal thing. But this idea that sexual orientation defines who you are as a person, you can miss me with that. I know there's a whole thing when I did orientation when they were talking about, diversity is our strength and this and this. Yeah, I was in tears when I saw the video for the orientation, and they had all these different people together. And they had to make the Republican conservative guy a bald-headed, skinhead white guy. And I'm like, man, and one of the people in there is like, they're like, only white people are conservative. I'm like, okay. I hate the assumptions people make. Let people be. But I agree, HLO, like for people who didn't play it, it is new. But I mean, they latch on everything to this. So apparently, seeing females is offensive. Have you guys heard of that? If you say females is misogynistic and offensive. Like, this person went on a whole thread on Twitter saying that saying female is misogynistic, it's antagonistic, and it's demeaning to women. And I'm over here like, what? Look, I'll get a little tinfoil hattish here. I'll say this. There is an attack on masculinity. Like, being masculine is grounds for these fools to attack you. Right? Exactly. Yeah, I'd say about 6, almost 7 years has been going on. And they're relentless in it. They have no qualms about attacking men. And what I've seen them do especially is they're attacking, because, I mean, let's be honest, the ideal image of, or the common image of black men is masculine. And they're attacking that now. And feminizing black men. And they're doing it with other ethnic groups as well. And it's like, the thing that I kind of wonder is, why do women push this? Because to me, women don't like weak men. And all this is doing is breeding weak, soft ass men that these very women wouldn't even want. Yes, we're talking about that. And not only that, but just the attack on men in general. It just makes, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand it. Oh God, yeah, the Grammys. I was dumbfounded by the stuff I was seeing. I'm like, wow, okay. You know, and if there are dudes who want to act like women, it's or what they perceive to be women, that's, you know, you do what you do. I'm not knocking you for it. It's weird. It is weird. Double plus on good. I'm rad. I guess so. I see it and I'm confused by it. Cause I know, especially out here in Hawaii, women here like a man's man. Desiree, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's what women are, you know, women here like. And it's just weird that there's this push for feminine men. You know, again, not knocking it. People want to be that way, cool. Not knocking them at all. If anyone's wondering, I'm just trying to level up. This is E's origins. Kind of like Zelda in a way. Like in the sense of lore, like there's a lot of lore. And one of your coworkers said her sister doesn't like wimps. This was even when she was in Japan, by the way. Yeah, that's my thing. You know, and I'm not knocking it, you know, and I keep saying this. And the reason I'm saying it is because I really don't want folks to take it out of context. But, you know, weak men, there's no appeal to that. I haven't met a woman that likes a weak, wimpy, soft man. Yeah, we're working on the hate propaganda video. Oh no, you're good. I just like I said, like I don't understand it. You know, we're you know, there's this attack on men. Every time you turn around, it's like, ah, the patriarchy, down with the patriarchy. And it's like, okay, has there been misogyny before in the past? Yes. Have women been objectified and treated like objects and sexual objects? Yes. Has there been, you know, instances where especially in American history, you know, there's been like racism and whatnot. Yes, I ain't denying none of that. But you also have an era where people now are, and for whatever reason, I don't know, you know, people in this day and age, especially women, are objectifying themselves for money. And then if you call them out on the fact that they're objectifying themselves, oh, you're a misogynist. I'm like, but you were just objectifying yourself. Like, how does that make me a misogynist? So it's just, there's so much hypocrisy in current society. I'm just like, I see it and I'm like, all right. No, you good, Peleus. He's like, I guess some women like that sort of thing and needs to be an authority. I know some guys here that don't wear the pants in their relationship. Yeah, this thing, I've seen a lot of that too. Can I skip the cutscene? No. But you know, Desiree, I see it the most when it comes to like the Japanese or the Asian guys I see in relationships. They are pussy whipped. Like, it's like those little tiny girls they be with dog the shit out of them. And I'm like, I see that and I'm like, no, you ain't getting away like that. But it happened in the past. White people need to pay for reparations. Right? I tell you, I don't understand how that's gonna work. I don't understand the argument for reparations. Yes, for sure. Like, girl, if I compared it, right? I see it so much, and I'm like, all right. I'm ordering a pizza for those who are wondering. Because I'm hungry. Alright. I'm actually ordering a pizza with no pepperoni on it. I mean, no pineapple. So I ordered a pepperoni, spicy Italian, and what else did I get on it? Got steak. No, I didn't. I only had three toppings for it. I want meat. He says, so you sell your news for money, that's misogyny, but you're literally selling news for money. I'm empowering myself, still doesn't change the fact you're selling news for money. He says, simple white people now are completely and wholly responsible for the sins of their ancestors. Drink the Kool-Aid. That's the part that I don't get. It makes sense living in the U.S. we're treated like shit in the past, but I don't want to be treated like a damn victim. Move on past that shit and look towards tomorrow and stop living in the past. Well, I got pineapples already that I can add to it. So I have pineapples I can just throw on top. But, you know, and that's my thing is like when I see people, they get so stuck on the past. They get so stuck on things that didn't happen in their time. And my thing is, we need to understand the past, right? We need to know what happened. This is a conversation I was having with at dinner with, you know, some folks that I was hanging out with over the weekend. And one of the things they said is like the national, what is it? The national, I forgot what it is. Like national records or whatever. They they're altering records, right? And they're altering history. And that's the thing is, we need to know the bad shit that's happened, but we don't need to dwell on it. We need to learn what happened so we don't repeat it. Like I've said before, like all this blame white people for this, blame white people for that. And then like when you talk about, like I said this recently and apparently I caught controversy for saying it, but I don't think we need to have, I think we need to do away with Black History Month. The reason I say that is like, really? It only deserves a month? No. I think history for this for America needs to be something people just learn. And not, you know, why is it the shortest month of the year? Why does that history have to be there? You know, that's just one of the things too. Like I was saying to, you know, my guests, that I find like hypocritical about out here in Hawaii is the, you know, white people did this and this and this, and I'm like, well, first off, look at the folks that are in government out here. What the hell? Is that a glitch? Yo, is this game glitching up? What the hell is that? But no, what in the what is all that? No, but like I think we need to get rid of Black History Month. We need to get rid of Women's Month, because I think if it's American history, we need to teach this year round. Like, they don't teach the kids in school like the person who invented the stoplight, because once it's out, like all kids in school know when it comes to Black history is like, oh, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and whatchamacallit, Rosa Parks. Like, they don't know, and that's it, because they're just taught that's all that happened. And it's like, no, there's way more that happened than that. And then when they're taught all this history, they're taught, oh, we need to hate white people. My thing is, this idea that only white people did slavery is ridiculous. I mean, Muslims still do it to this day, and nobody gives them shit for it. They're a protected group of people here. And I'm not saying the ones who live here support it or are for what happened in the past or what's going on currently now, but we can't teach this one-sided type of hatred, and what it is effectively doing is just teaching hatred. Oh, what's up, Rogue? Yeah, agree. It's American history. Exactly. You're right. You're right, Peleus. Frederick Douglass. These kids in school don't even know about that. If it's not taught during February, the shortest month of the year, they don't know nothing about it. My rebuttal to a lot of white people bashing is we aren't the only race of people on the planet. Every race has done shitty things to their own race and other races. Yes. But nobody, the narrative, I've never agreed with the narrative that, it's only one type of person. It's only one group of people. It's not. And I hate that narrative. I literally hate that narrative. Who exactly sold black people to the white slave traders? Nobody. So the narrative is that white colonists went to Africa and just took them. But that's not true. They were sold by their own people. He said, it seems like Spirit likes to pretend he knows my life is off. He said Harriet Tubman's another. Yeah, exactly, Zero. They don't talk about that. This is American history. Like, if you're gonna teach it all. I don't want a month just to Black history or a month to just women's history, because women's history in the U.S. is part of American history. We need to be told all that. And I think this is why we have so many ignorant people now. What's up, Chips? Spirit says love is in the air. Yeah. Speaking of IT positions, I actually just got offered one. I just got offered one at Queens, Desiree. There's times like these where I think Thanos did nothing wrong argument should be brought up. Say, do I do target or do I take another IT position? Queens offered me a position. Senior analyst position. He said, I know I'd never want to walk. Yeah, I definitely don't want to work in an office again. And they're offering me more than what I was making at HBH, which is crazy. He said, weigh the pros and cons, man. I know. Not to mention the millions of whites that died to end the slavery to blacks, but the modern narrative is constantly screwing to the blacks did all by themselves. Yeah, it is. And it's another narrative I don't agree with. I don't know. I'll talk to the guy. I'll talk to them. I don't necessarily like. I don't want to go back into, But if it's a position where, like, I mean, they're throwing like 57 an hour. Actually, no, correction. 67. It's kind of hard to be like, no. In my last one, I was making like about 50. All right, hold on. Hold on. Leave my pizza here. My pizza's not here yet. So apparently my neighbor's downstairs. Or actually, not really downstairs, but there's a house below. So they ordered a pizza as well. So they came up to my house instead of to theirs. Okay. I feel some kind of way. You say if it's what you need to do to realize your ambitions, then I'm all for it, man. Yeah, you know, and that's one of the things. Anyway. Oh, that's my pizza. On my way. Yo, what's up, Matero? How's it going? No, I mean, my thing is like if I have to do it, and the reason I'm strongly considering doing it is to take a lot of the load off of Yahuwah. This is one of those things where I'm just gonna have to talk to him and see what's going on. Yo, did he die before you can tell her he loves her? Messed up. I know. See, I never played through her story. I played through Hugo's. Oh, really? HLO? Really? Because I made him bleed out. What's up, John? One of the main characters died. Yeah. Pretty much. He got electrocuted. I can't be the only one that thinks this song, it sounds like the Attack on Titan theme. No. I know that, Taro. Like, there's so much I feel that other series takes from the E series. Like, take the core basis of Zelda, Skyward Sword. Takes a lot from this one, from E's Origins. Very true. Because Kazuya is definitely... He's definitely inspired by Vegeta. Look at that beautiful pie. Well, put that not in the way. Papa Spirit should be happy there's no pineapple on it. Oh, so just so you guys do know, I am working on episode 2 of my E's chronology, which will be covering this game. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to finish it. Hey, I know some Dominicans in my family to do that, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see some Puerto Ricans start doing it. The Dominican half of my family definitely does that. Rogue, I'm actually... I would like it to be like half an hour to an hour in length, because I feel like it'll be a lot easier for me to it's a lot easier because basically the next episode is going to be covering this game. I just wish I had voiceover. Like, there's no voice acting. So yeah, next one's gonna cover this game, and I'm gonna be covering because there are 3. So this game has 4 playable characters, and 2 of the stories are happening concurrent. Well, no, 3 of them are happening concurrently. Because the 4th playable character is Adol, but he's not even canon to this story yet. So I'm just gonna have to find a way to put the story in order of like, hey, you know, because her story weird, because her story and Hugo's story are happening concurrent with whose story is actually going on, but their endings aren't canon. You know, I'm actually not against that. I would love to add some voice acting to this. Hey Zero, if you're still watching, isn't the silver armor that she's using, well, minus the dress part, but isn't this the same thing that Adol is using? Oh yeah, Mayo Chup is real good with fries. Oh, did any of you guys get to see Lehua's stream with the voice of Sedith from Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses? I've been telling her she needs to promote that a hell of a lot more than what she is. I thought it was interesting because, like, she was so nervous. She's like, and also because she hasn't really been playing that game, so she was super nervous. And like, she was at the very beginning of the game, but he was walking her through all of it, though. I was like, no, but like he'd been with us for like the entirety of last week. So I was like, why are you nervous? There's like no reason to be. I get it though. I get it. I thought it was a really good stream. I think she should advertise that one a lot more. Yeah, you missed the pineapple argument. I just want to get to the next save point. Like, this part of the song is clearly, like, Attack on Titan clearly took this part Yeah, definitely some Castlevania vibes. All right, screw it. Let's go. What's in this thing? See, I'm not entirely against coconut. I like coconut. It's just the fact that coconut can kill me. No, I'm just saying though, but like I legitimately I cannot eat coconut. Like I like it, is especially as a Polynesian, like everything that we have on stuff. I can't. I feel so ashamed that I can't eat it. Breakfast pizza? I'm not against it. I've had it before. I don't mind it. It ain't my first choice though, but I'm not against it. What about you guys? You're an eggetarian. You love eggs with everything. Yo, Otero, you would love Loco Moco. Like if you ever come out here, you would absolutely love Loco Moco. Because Loco Moco is basically you've got two scoops of rice with a burger patty, an egg either over easy or sunny side up, with gravy poured on top of it. It is so good. I don't know about I don't know about that, Anthony. That I don't know how that would set with me. I'm not even a strong coffee person. All right, so when I get to the next save point, I'm gonna end this stream because I want to eat. And I need to get myself in the mindset for work. Well, here's a question. Does anyone here know anything about cars? Like, do you guys know if how much it would cost, like, to get a starter replacement, like, on average? Or Desiree, do you know, like, any car mechanics out here that like won't rip you off? There's so many mechanics out here in Hawaii that I just feel like just rip you off for the hell of it. I used the order near because you know, since I'm going to be working again, like, I need to not really have to rely upon one car. I have a 2007 Dodge Caliber. Oh, Zero, you could have told me, man. I would have got it for you. We've got at my GameStop. We have it with case and everything. Yeah, dealerships are usually just as bad. No, well, I mean, if I gotta tow it, I'll tow it. So I'm fine with that. I just need to get my car fixed. Because I've actually got two calibers. I got mine and my mom's that she left with me. And the problem, like, I feel like it's my starter. Because when I try to put my car in ignition to crank it, it just goes click, 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 click. So I'm assuming that that's the starter. Petrol. Hey, Zero, do you, no, that's the thing is, my mom and I both have brand new batteries. So that's why I'm confused as to what it could be. Zero or Spirit, do you guys know for her playthrough, am I about to go into the last fight? Yeah, I'm wondering just how much am I going to be spending, like 500 to $1,000 to get that fixed? So clean my spark plugs and check my battery. Okay. At this point, my car has been standing still for at least 2 months. Prior to that, like literally, I was driving it every day prior to that, and then one day after I took Lehu to work and I came home and I was gonna go get something to eat, it just started going click 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 click. And we tried like jumping my car with hers. Nothing works. Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's like I don't know any mechanics, and the few that I've been to out here just like they screw you over. What's up, man? How's it going? Wait, did I level up a lot before we got to this fight? This dude seemed like a bit of a pushover. My day is going good, man. I'm just chilling out playing this. Got editing to work on, and then I need to work on the next timeline video for this series for ease. Oh shit. He was not playing. Godly. Damn it. Yeah, he is. He is a bit of a pushover. I see his pattern now. I should be eating my pizza. I should be putting pineapples on it. Papa Spear's not going to be happy about that, though. Oh my god, really? Okay, I'm in the stream here because I'm hungry. I'll probably pick it up. I might do another stream tonight before work. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it, and I'll catch y'all later on. Frustrated.
Dear adventurer, if you are reading this, then you no doubt understand and appreciate the value of an eventful and meaningful journey just as I do. Chronicled within these journals are tales of the places I have gone and people I have met. From the front lines of war-torn Europa to undiscovered ruins with tremendous significance to all mankind. From a man who saved me more times than I can count, to the many women who have accompanied me during my travels. As I write this, I am an old man on what may be my final adventure. I have lived a long and interesting life that has taken me to every corner of this wondrous world, and I hope that by reading the tales I recount herein, you too may be able to glean some enjoyment from them. Perhaps you may even learn a bit about yourself in the process. Signed, Adol Kristen.